So when we get to the four immeasurables in this practice, really, really try and think of everyone. And bring to mind these people that we're thinking of this morning, because Barbara is such a big part of our group. Um, and then Judy, and then Mary. She's been offering service to this center for many years as well. Okay. So let's just settle into a nice, comfortable, excuse me, I'm about to sneeze, seated posture. And the feet down on the ground. If you're sitting with, in front of your computer. So really try and feel the weight of the feet on the floor. And if you're feeling ungrounded, if you're feeling like you're losing concentration and you can't bring your mind back under control with your breath, you can always bring your attention and awareness back down to your feet. Have your knees about a hips width apart. Shoulders are aligned with the hips. And imagine your spine is this beautiful string of pearls of light that stretches from the base of the coccyx all the way up through the crown of the head, and just imagine you're lengthening your spine. And really try and give your spine a little bit of length. And bring your attention to the crown of the head. And just notice if you are experiencing any sensation there. And then just allow some softness to come into the crown of the head. And relax the forehead, the eyes, the nose, the cheeks, the area around the mouth. Relax the jaw, the back of the head, the back of the neck. And allow your shoulders and shoulder blades to drop down. Relax the throat and the chest and the belly. Just release any tension in your limbs. Just notice whether your feet are moving. Try and relax your feet. And just breathe. And be aware of sounds in your environment. So here I have the gentle humming of the fridge, and there's a bird in the forest that's talking quite loudly. And then just allow your sounds to be there. So trying not to follow with the mind. So just actually take a moment. And so whatever sounds are there in your environment, in your house or outside, just take your mind for a walk there for a moment, your consciousness. And just allow yourself to take in the sound, notice it. You might even be able to hear our bird here. It's getting quite noisy. And then just let that sound go. It can be just your background, and refocus to your mind, your thoughts. So just notice what's arising in the mind now. Your morning. Are you going to have a busy morning? And then try and put some space in between those thoughts. And that might sound difficult at first, but I think what it gives us permission to do is slow down, just to slow down. It's putting some space in between those thoughts. Allow them to arise. Don't criticize them or judge. Just allow them to arise and abide. And here's the part where we don't let our thoughts run away, is where we just don't engage. Take a step back and look at it and go, oh, that is very interesting. You could even say something like, and you are not going to live rent-free in my head for the rest of the day. So goodbye. And then just very gently allow those thoughts to float away. This does take a little bit of practice, particularly with things that we are reacting to. And particularly with things that have been done to us that are painful. So then bring to mind all the people of your life. So start with those very, very precious ones, our loved ones. And bring them, see their face. And then there's ones that you don't like so much, or you have aversion for, or you don't trust. Maybe you're even conflicted about how you feel about them. And then there's our strangers. Millions of them out there on the freeway, in the stores, passing us by on the street. We don't really take a second thought. And remembering they're all equal and they wish to be happy, they wish to be free from suffering and having this extraordinary capacity for this enlightened mind. So I'll share our Medicine Buddha image. So imagine Medicine Buddha above the crown of your head. And he's sitting on a moon disk, and this is resting in the center of an open lotus. He has his legs crossed in the full Vajra posture, that's each foot over the opposite thigh. And he's facing the same way as you, and his body is made of this beautiful royal blue light. It's really the color of sapphire. So it's kind of like it's light, it's radiating light, it's reflecting light. Shiny. And he's facing the same way as you. He's You can also imagine this is the mind of your teacher manifesting in this form above the crown of your head for your benefit. So every aspect of this visualization is made of light and radiates light. And his right hand is resting on his right knee in the gesture of granting sublime realization. So this is the back of the right hand, just resting gently with the fingers down and the thumb and the forefinger touching, as it's in the picture. And in between the thumb and the forefinger, Medicine Buddha is holding this plant, this medicine plant. In his left hand, which is resting in his lap, is in the gesture of concentration and holds a lapis bowl filled with the nectar, and he's wearing these 3 saffron robes of a monk. And he has all the signs and marks of a fully enlightened Buddha. And his face is very peaceful and very smiling. And he is looking at all beings very lovingly, equally, with no criticism, just accepting everybody exactly as they are. So that includes you. So however it is you're showing up this morning, it's all fine. So just rest in knowing that it's okay. You are enough. You've done enough. You've done more than enough. So we'll spend a couple of minutes just trying to kind of stabilize this image above the crown of our head. And it's try and really get a feeling of Medicine Buddha actually being there. A presence of this extraordinary inspiration and healing energy. So really try and understand the Medicine Buddha is, he's the embodiment of all these enlightened beings and all their sublime qualities. So really try and feel the peace and compassion emanating from him. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly by my practice of giving and the other perfections. May I become a Buddha to benefit all sentient beings. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By my practice of giving and other perfections, may I become a Buddha to benefit all sentient beings. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By my practice of giving and other perfections, may I become a Buddha to benefit all sentient beings. So here we have our 4 immeasurable thoughts. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings be inseparable from the happiness that is free from suffering. And may all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment and anger that hold some close and others distant. To the Bhagawan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, medicine guru, king of sapphire light, I prostrate, go for refuge, and make offerings. May your vow to benefit sentient beings now ripen for myself and others. To the Bhagawan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, medicine guru, king of sapphire light, I prostrate, go for refuge, and make offerings. May your vow to benefit sentient beings now ripen for myself and others. To the Bhagawan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, medicine guru, king of sapphire light, I prostrate, go for refuge, and make offerings. May your vow to benefit sentient beings now ripen for myself and others. So now visualize infinite rays of radiant white light flowing down from the heart and the body of the medicine Buddha. And this light is filling your body and purifies all disease and afflictions, all the causes of your diseases and your afflictions, which Buddha says is your negative karma and your delusions and mental obscurations. And all these negativities leave your body in the form of thick black liquid like engine oil, and your body becomes as clean and clear as crystal. And you can also imagine that all the other beings in the universe are being purified in the same way. So we can think of someone just left it, Mary just left a message saying His Holiness is having an operation as well. So Mary's got this kind of really nasty chest and ear infection, and Judy is going to be, leaving this realm today. So really think about that. And then, of course, Barbara is having an operation as well. And then there's Will. I mean, if we put our mind to it, there's so many people in our lives who can do with this mantra. Oh, Jaya Tam Bekanze Bekanze Ma Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samagate Soha Jaya Tam Bekanze Bekanze Ma Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samagate Soha Taya Tom Bekanze Bekanze Ma Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samagate Soha Taya Tom Bekanze Bekanze Ma Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samagate Soha Taya Tom Bekanze Bekanze Ma Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samagate Soha Taya Tom Bekanze Bekanze Ma Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samagate Soha Taya Tom Bekanze Bekanze Ma Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samagate Soha. And now we recite the mantra again and visualize that light. You can imagine golden light this time. That traditionally, the white light purifies, the golden light brings blessings. So imagine bringing all the realizations of the path to enlightenment and all the qualities of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. And you can imagine that the same thing is happening to all the other beings. So think of Judy, and maybe Kimberly, when at the time that Judy is going to take the medicine, or however they're assisting her, maybe try and do that mantra, the Medicine Buddha mantra at that time, and just sending her love and blessings. So all the people that and Mary, your mother, and Marion, your husband, Barbara. So just imagine all of these people, all the beings. We start to add them up, it gets a lot. O Taya Tom Bekanze Bekanze Ma Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samangate Soha Taya Tom Bekanze Bekanze Ma Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samangate Soham Tayatom Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samangate Soham Tayatom Bekanze Bekanze Ma Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samangate Soha Tayatom Bekanze Bekanze Ma Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samangate Soha Tayatom Bekanze Bekanze Ma Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samangate Soha Tayatom Bekanze Bekanze Ma Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samangate Soha. Now imagine the medicine Buddha melts into light and absorbs into you through your heart. So into your crown and down to your heart. So imagine this blue light, also the mind of your teacher just dissolving into you, to your heart, and your mind becomes one with all the enlightened mind of all the Buddhas. So let your mind rest there for a while in a state that is completely clear and peaceful and free from its usual busy thoughts and conceptions. And really feel that this is your true nature. So let's just dedicate all the merit, all the positive energy we've created doing this meditation to all those people of our life. And also Mary asked us to sort of remember Judith Bailey at the Tupten Nobeling, in the Tupten Nobeling community. So she's having some memory issues. So it's, it's always quite serious when you can no longer take care of yourself in so much love to her. And may this meditation bring true physical and mental health and happiness to all sentient beings. So all the people we've mentioned today, all those people involved in this, all the different wars all over the world. And may it be the cause for their eventual attainment of enlightenment. And particularly may the hearts and minds of the people who are managing the world, who are dictating these wars, may they change the hearts and minds of all the politicians and just do everything that's beneficial to the sentient beings and to the planet. All right, everyone. Lots of love, and I will see you this evening. Thank you so much for hosting, Mary. And yeah, okay. Bye, everybody. See you tonight. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Venerable.